Welcome to ISL Enabled Virtual Lab of CSIR.
Hi everyone,
I'm Utsuka.
I am Jigyasa and
You're
you are listening to India Asks Why,
a science podcast supported by India Bioscience.
where we do the research for you to get smarter.
Join us as India becomes more curious,
One question at a time.
Utsuka and Jigyasa were chatting about that day when they had loads and loads of chocolate, and while having chocolate, learned about why we all love chocolate so much. That's when Jigyasa came up with yet another curious question. Why do we brush our teeth? Listen to the episode to learn about microbes on our teeth and what causes cavities. They also talk with Dr. Karishma Kaushik, a physician turned scientist, to discuss how researchers study different microbes of mouth in lab. In our first episode, we enjoyed eating chocolates. Whoops, I meant we enjoyed discussing why we like chocolates.
When I was young, Mom used to say if I ate a lot of chocolate, I would get cavities.
Your mom's right, Jigyasa. That's why we remove chocolate or fur that gets stuck on our teeth by brushing.
Yeah, but Utsuka, why do we need to brush our teeth to remove the food? Can't I just gargle? Also, how does chocolate and food cause cavities?
To answer your question, we first need to understand our teeth better.
What do I not know about them? We have different types of teeth, all have an outer coating made of enamel, the hardest substance in our entire body.
Yeah, that's all cool. But let's focus on something else. Something that we can't see. There are 700 different kinds of microbes in our mouth, and a large proportion of them live on our teeth surfaces in what's called biofilms.
Wow. But you,
Hey, they're not ew, just wow. Microbial communities or the biofilms are very essential to us. They keep our immune system and the germs in check. In other words, the microbes and biofilms are in symbiosis with each other and with us, humans.
oh, so wait, what's biofilm?
So, microbes don't live alone, isolated on your teeth. Diverse microbes that first come to live on your teeth produce a common film or matrix which acts as a safe place for all of them to thrive and communicate. Later, many other microbes come and live in them too. Of course, not all microbes come and live in biofilms, only the ones that like the teeth environment live in them.
And you said they were in symbiosis with each other, right?
Yes, microbes and biofilms live in harmony. So, for example, one kind of microbe takes up food we eat, digests some bits of it, and passes on the rest for others in the matrix to use. They also share information about new food that comes in or other microbes which may be stealing food and so on. All this is possible because they have that common platform to communicate, the matrix.
But how does the matrix help?
So let me give you a comparison. Isn't it easier for you to share pens among your friends if you are in a same classroom than, let's say, you were spread across different classrooms?
Ah, that makes sense. But what does all this has to do with chocolates and cavities?
So, microbes and biofilms are living peacefully, sharing and caring. But when there's chocolate stuck to your teeth, something happens.
What happens?
See, chocolate mainly consists of
Sugar!
right. So, the microbes in biofilm digest the sugar, converts it into acids, and releases those acids to the matrix. And sensing the acid comes microbes of biofilm that love delicious acid.
Acids are not delicious.
They are to these acid-loving microbes. After digesting acids, these acid-loving microbes produce even more different kinds of acids, in turn attracting more acid-loving microbes. So now the acid-loving microbes have taken over this protective biofilm.
So you're saying the acid-loving microbes took over, and that's a problem.
They convert more of the sugar into acids, and that changes the environment. That means the microbes that usually live in the teeth biofilm becomes the minority, and that destroys the piece. So the not so peaceful biofilm is that sticky substance on your teeth, the dental plaque. And importantly, the acids the dental plaque produces slowly starts to make holes in your teeth enamel.
Hole into the hardest substance?
That's how powerful the acid that these microbes produce are.
So that's how the cavity is created. Now I get why you brought biofilms into the conversation. This is fascinating and a bit scary at the same time. It's like a tug of war is happening in my mouth all the time.
Yeah, a microbial one.
Wait, this means that there are no external germs causing cavities, right? Cavities are caused by an imbalance of microbes in the biofilm. And that imbalance happens when the sugar from the chocolate or other carbs gets stuck on my teeth.
Yes, Jigyasa, you grasp things so well. There is no culprit germ here.
So, brushing removes the food to ensure the balance of the microbes in the biofilm, right?
Yes, brushing teeth ensures that the sugars don't stick to your teeth and helps to keep the biofilm's balance. But more importantly, it also disrupts the matrix so that when the biofilm forms back, only the regulars come back.
Wow, I will definitely brush my teeth twice a day. Going back, you said there were 700 species of bacteria in biofilms just in our mouth. How did scientists study them?
Yes, let's learn more about biofilms from Dr. Kaushik, shall we?
And now it's time to ask a scientist.